how do you, make that happen in your life, balance it with your regular life, like you said, like girls, work, like you want money, you want this and that, this, everything. There's so many temptations out there to take you out of your game. Mm-hmm. How do you do that, bro?
It's crazy. So you gotta limit access to the temptations. Before, obviously, like when I was at my old school, I would kind of be in the mix a little more. Now I have a very, very, very small circle. You know what I'm saying? I only pick up the phone for a very select handful of people. You happen to be one of them. When I see my boy Ant calling, I always hop on the phone. Ant, how you doing? Working out, whatever. But and before, even last year, I had a bigger circle. And the more you focus on things, the bigger your focus is, the smaller your circle got to be.
Yeah.
Because because when you start really locking in on what you want, I'm talking about really getting dead serious on what you want to do, people are going to feel some type of way about it. Your friends, come on.
Well, you got to sacrifice that.
Exactly. But if they ain't really respectful of the mission, they got to go.
Forget about it.
So you got to limit access to the temptation.
Yeah, there's nobody really.
You don't answer your phone with certain girls. You don't answer your phone with certain people call you to go out. Then eventually they'll stop hitting you up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll hit you up and not to answer. You don't go out to certain spots because it's going to be trouble. Yeah, you're gonna know what I'm saying? Like you focus on what you got to do. Now when it comes to the personal life, running a business, an e-com store, having to go to the bank, this and that, it's very important to delegate tasks to other people.
Yes.
So I have a good supportive cast.
That's cool.
Behind the scenes. Shout out to them. Major love to y'all. Y'all make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have people that will handle phone calls for me. They have, and they're very, very, very trusted people. These people, I went to war with them. They went to war with me. Now we're cool. Up. And there's only two of them. You know what I'm saying? There's only two of them. I talk about like a big squad now. It's just two people. I'm kind of like the face of everything, but I got two very important people behind the scenes that run everything. That if I need to take, that if I'm at practice, they can take a call from the bank. Or I had a payment processing problem because I put myself on payroll, so I pay myself through my own business for later down the road funding cars, things like that. Cool. that I want to do. I had an issue with the payment processor because they overdrafted my account, but they double charged me for 2 months. So I was sitting there,
trying to deal with that.
They took $400 out of my account. I told team, can you guys please take care of this? So I had to go back to football. And granted, it's stressful because, the bank's calling me, hey, why is this charge coming out, But it's like, okay, I have a supporting cast. And then all of a sudden I got the money. I got the money refunded. Boom. So the thing is you have to, like, when you're a young entrepreneur and you got a lot of things on your plate, because at the end of the day, I don't care about the business. I don't care about being a salesman. I care about playing ball. So I need to put as much energy and focus as to my body, my mind, and what I want to focus on to playing ball. So how do I do that? I have to be the face and I have to do certain things and post and do all this and that. But I have people that edit my videos. I have people that I have people that exactly. I have people that take calls from the bank. I have people that do paperwork. All the little things that I don't really have the patience to do, because I'm going to be honest, bro. How it is when you got to call the bank for maybe a credit card. You got to call for payroll. You got to fill out an application. You got to go to the bank and go to Chase and do this and do that. It's a lot of BS that you got to go through. So obviously people can't go for me, but they can fill out the paperwork and do certain things. So I can walk in with a smile on my face and then boom, everything's done. So you know what I'm saying? It's really about energy. And sometimes, bro, like this is why the rich people hire cleaning people, because seriously, because like you think about it like this, like you clean the room, that might take 2-3 hours out of your day, right? Now all of a sudden you have that extra 3 hours because you paid someone else to clean your room. So you have to realize that sometimes your time and your energy and your focus is worth more than what the cost would be to pay someone else to do the work. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what it is. That's kind of how I focus it.
That's how he does it.
I stay away from the BS, and then I have other people to handle the other little BS. I don't have the patience to handle, because like I said, I can't, when I gotta call the bank, or I gotta call a payment processing. You gotta get in the zone
to go practice.
I don't have patience to do that. Transfer me to somebody who can get me what I, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like to do all that stuff.